Alright, it's working now. You should be able to hear me. I should be heard. Is this a? Alright, that's good to hear. Decided I'll give this a streaming thing another chance. Very audible now, yeah, so great, huh? Ah man, it's been a long time. My charger broke, and for some reason, the laptop company wanted me to send my laptop and my broken charger in so they could see if there was anything wrong with it. My laptop, I told them only my charger was broken, but they were insistent and on both the laptop and the charger being sent in, which I did because I was hoping that they would give me a free charger, which they did, because the issue I was having was I could not find a charger online for this laptop, so I pretty much needed their help to be able to charge this laptop.
Full throttle! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Kind of bored, not gonna lie. Bored of what, man? Genshin Impact? Got Wuwa. Kind of boring, not gonna lie. Oh, you talking about Wuwa's bored? Those are fighting words, man. Don't let any Wuwa player hear that. Wuwa players don't take kindly to people insulting your game. And my controller keeps fucking up. Great. ZZZ Funda, oh yeah, I remember you told me. I think you got Lycan. The issue with ZZZ right now is there's too much power creep.
Plastic surge!
Hopefully the game isn't too loud for you. Cause for me it's kind of way too loud. But that's maybe. Hopefully that's just my end. Got me. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess I might as well. How did my pulls go? I have this game, I have this game, I have this game, and I have this game. Finally, not more. I decided to go for C2 Mavika. Actually, I made a video for it. But yeah, it's not important. But these were my Mavika polls. See if I could do something about this. Like when you press toggle borders, I should be able to like it. Okay. Anyway. And now my chat's gone. Great. Let's see here. Yeah, let me just turn this off. Okay, so these are my Mavika polls. Got it under 30 pity. Wow. These are my ZZZ polls. As you can see, nothing under 30. Well, actually this. The engine, I got them. Miyabi engine under 30. But I've been losing a lot. I won the first one, and then as I keep losing. Only have 3 limited characters. And they have been power crept. Ellen and Jane Doe. Ellen Joe and Jane Doe. Their last names sound somewhat similar. But yeah. They're garbage. And I got 2 grays from standard. So that's great. And then I lost when I was trying to get the Jane Doe's engine. So my ZZZ experience have been quite pathetic. It's been horrible. I have 10 legendary Bangbu now. Yeah, I've been saving my Bangbu pulls. On Bangbus, I get them fairly early. I wish I had luck somewhere else though, but it is what it is. So I'm saving my Bangbu pulls for 2.0. Like I plan to, I'm saving quite a bit of pulls right now in every game. So in this game, I went for Hertha, the Hertha. Also, my pull's been quite bad, and Sparkle been power crept, and I have E2 Sparkle, and she's pretty much useless. But these are my Sparkle pulls. I lost a 50-50 the first time, but I got her early. Like I wanted to get back to this luck. Now I'm at this luck. This luck is horrible. 75 lost, 50-50, 80. That's horrible. Whereas this one, I was like, right here, since right here early, ruined me. Not really early, but it's alright. Somewhat early, real early, real early, real early, and then real early. Like, I want to get back to this. Because right now I'm getting destroyed. My Hertha was so shocking. What happened? Don't tell me you also got lucky there too. Where's the Lycone banner? And then this one was 6-8, almost similar to my Sela. What the fuck kind of game are you playing, man? What is going on? Where's my luck? And then my Carlotta. Okay, I just said fuck it. I'm not pulling for any more characters for a while. So I decided to go all in and Carlotta. So I got Carlotta. I felt she was kind of weak, so I got Jeji. And yeah, I said, fuck it, let me get Carlotta again. And then I also bought one from the shop. So right now I have 1, 2, 3. And plus the one from the shop, I have a C3 Carlotta. Plus the Jeji. And I also have a Carlotta's weapon, which took a lot, actually. That was borderline max pity. But I got Jeji's early. And then Genshin, I went for E2 Movwika, and then I decided to go for C2 Sitlali. Well, these are all late. At least I won the 50-50 for most of them. On lost it to 51 to Tainari. And it came early, but otherwise not too bad. And then I went for Movwika's weapon. Yeah. My luck peaked. This is the luckiest I've ever been in Gacha. Where was it? Is here. This is the luckiest I've ever been in a row. I still lost every 50-50, but still. Actually, no, I lost like most of them though, because I lost them. I won this one, I won this one. Then I lost, guaranteed loss, guaranteed loss, guaranteed. One loss, guarantee. Alright, man, yo, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you remember I exist. Man, speaking is hard. It's been a long time since I had to talk. Alright, man, take care. My Wuwa luck? My Wuwa luck was not good. I'm much rather this. I'm much rather my Honkai Star Rail luck. Well, overall, I think my Honkai Star Rail luck is probably the best. Well, not really. Like, is it the best? I don't know. My Genshin is not bad. I just want to get lucky. I feel like I'm not been getting. I've been winning 50-50s. I don't know. It's complicated, I guess. All right. Like this is fake. Basically, my earlier polls got erased, so this one is the real. Something happened when I was transferring my most updated data, and I seem to have made a mistake and caused my older history to erase. So now I'm getting like a false data. Because like this, I'm missing a lot of polls from this, from earlier. Like this is from this D Luca is after I lost on Al-Haytham when Al-Haytham first came out, which was probably 2 years ago or a year ago. Probably two. I don't know when did Al-Haytham come out. The year before that was Garmin, so it was the Lantern right before that. Or did Al-Haytham come out with Garmin? Whenever Al-Haytham came out is when that D-Luke pull originated. When did Al-Haytham arrive? Two years ago. Wow, okay. That's that is quite a long time ago. I did not watch the Genshin thing though. How is the Mobuika song doing? I also didn't watch a lot of the stuff while I was on hiatus. 2.7 million, frankly, kind of low. Um, Let me turn off this lo-fi crap. Let me do some catching up. Hey, it's a giant, huh? Hey, that's Milani's previous name bearer. I'm guessing that's Chaska's name bearer. Boobies. Man, Movik is hot. I don't mean that figuratively. Well, I do mean that figuratively. No, see. that, what am I trying to say? She's just hot. Yeah. Are we gonna get a character like that, huh? So who does that? Oh yeah, what's his name again from Naruto? Sojo. He's able to use water to make his sword into different shapes. I don't understand how they survived this long. How did Natlan survive this long? And who did she give her Pyro Archon status to? How does the Pyro Archon even get to like passed on? So she dies, somebody else takes over. But who? Who took on the fight while she waited? And why didn't she trust the future? This whole plan doesn't make any sense. Like, why was she so special? That she had to be the one to fulfill to go through with the plan? Because clearly there were other Pyro Archons after her. Why weren't they strong enough? Overall, the plot doesn't make much sense, but that's basically Naruto. I said Naruto. That's basically Genshin Impact. I could analyze all this garbage plot. Only reason I have to point it out is because for some reason people think this is the story that doesn't make sense. Because bike, I mean that's the least important thing to focus on. Interesting though, because nowhere in Natlan has roads like this. Matter of fact, there's not even the area like this. With a bench? Or maybe this is your imagination? Because it's clear this is your imagination. Hey, federal poop, you remember I exist? I'm just catching up on some Genshin stuff that I put aside while I relished in my suffering. So let's see what the move week has been up to. Boobies. Huh? Boobies. Is she been conscious for 500 years? Or however long she's been waiting to be reborn? That's crazy. To Frida suffered. Oh, what? This entire time? Oh, man. Oh, gosh.
Have you heard the saying?
Some things never change, right?
Burns away all evil. The peaceful night will finally arrive.
Some things never change. My scuff stream, yep, super classic. Oh man, this sucks. So what's that game you're playing? I had to Google it. It's on the Switch. That game that looked like it was made in the 1990s, before I was born. Oh yeah, Movika's super sexy.
I do. There's people watching this sky.
Glad to have you back. I got tired of unscuffed stream, man. I know, man. The quality has gotten too high with all the other streamers. I have to make I had to make my comeback.
That's right.
To show people.
I never lost my way.
No, look at those cheeks.
I'm still on track.
And not everyone is perfect like these other streamers.
That's right. I never lost my way.
Yo, what is going on here, man? This doesn't even make any sense. What is this? It's like your entire body separated. Like, it's like this is the whole separate part of. I don't know how to like describe it. It doesn't make any sense though. Like this gap is way too big. Like this is abnormal. Its Peglin is Pachinko or roguelike. Definitely not addicted. I got it last month when it was 35% off. What a Switch or the game. Well, look at this, man. What is this? What is going on here, man? Is this AI made? I know you're the expert. This physique doesn't make any sense. What is going on here, man? I know she's thick, but nobody has this level of ass Chica separation.
I'm still on track.
I bought it on Steam. I don't even have a Switch. Oh, it's on Steam. Because the one I saw was... I only saw the trailer for the Switch. So I thought it was only a Switch game. Peglin.
We all have made many sacrifices and faced our inner demons. But finally, we are here. Natlan has suffered long enough.
Yeah, man, I've been on Reddit arguing people. A lot of people don't seem to like Natlan.
For Natlan.
And I've just been like, Natlan has just been the same, man. He hasn't really done anything better or worse than any other region. Like for some reason people really like Fontaine. As if Fontaine was the peak of Genshin Impact. But I have to disagree.
Hina's the only one who doesn't know. You
But
should
yeah,
tell her yourself.
I didn't really watch much of this stuff.
A house needs a sturdy foundation to withstand
Boobies.
the elements.
We're almost ready to eat, you two. I made your favorite stew for dinner.
Imagine a Genshin character with a family life
Let's call it a day.
and 2 parents. Who does that?
You were supposed to be listening everything to me.
But seriously, Malvika does not wear clothes.
Don't be mad, sis. It's a bookmark.
Like, she exposed so much skin.
Save our place. Till next time.
I ain't complaining though. But I understand people don't like it. It almost feels like an entirely different game, which may, like, to me, it's not really a different game. Like, to me, it's just Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is currently my favorite Zelda game ever made. Notice though that I said is currently, as practical gameplay use. Wearing it while protecting Cremia's milk shipment will stop the two Gorman brothers from attacking you. Pretty cool, right? Well, here's the thing. To get the circus leader's mask in the first place, you would have already needed to complete Cremia's milk shipment, because that's what gives you Romani's mask and thus allows you into the milk bar. Yeah, so this mask isn't really helpful. In the 3DS version though, when being worn at Garo's mask. To get this mask, the price is certainly here to place it super high. 11. The Gibdo mask. This is received by playing the song of healing for Pamela's father, who is so long, but other.
Alright, the point I'm trying to make is that there's masks in this game, and you're able to transform into different creatures, much like how you're able to transform in Natlan. So Link is able to wear masks, masks transform him. Sometimes it's a simple mask, and sometimes he gets a whole new body. So, for me, it was and that's kind of the thing that I'm realizing a lot about the gacha gamers, is that they don't really play a lot of games, like regular games. So for them, seeing something where, oh, I need to interact with this to do something else, like a lot of complaints are about, oh, you can either pull the Natlan characters, or you have to run around and find a mask. And that's how most games work. Like, to open a gate, sometimes you have to find a different, like a puzzle piece. You have to run around and find a puzzle piece. And in the case of Natlan, that puzzle piece is a Saurian. Like
You're ahead 500 years in the future?
a lot of the complaints that I felt like
You're
were
just gonna
unwarranted.
die. I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something a way for us to meet again one day.
And even this, like, people don't like Malvika because they think she's perfection, which she's clearly not.
I can't find anything about Hine. I'm sorry. I'm sure she lived a happy life, if uneventful in the end.
But yeah, I didn't watch any of this stuff. Hey,
This book belonged to someone who helped my family.
Helped your family?
A long time ago.
are you sure it wasn't your family?
I kept it safe for you.
I wish Ina had grandkids.
There's a bunch of old designs inside. Don't know what they're for.
It's not a coincidence that you look like her.
Thank you. This means a lot to me. Why don't I walk you home? I'd like to thank your family too.
But seriously, like, what happened to the other Pyro Archons?
By the way, do you like stew?
It's my favorite.
I have so many questions that weren't answered in this Natlan story arc. It's a shame, but it is what it is. What's going on with all over the internet? All I see is the bad house with the traveler in the bath with Yaemiko, Raiden, and a new girl. And no English. I guess I should.
ある小狐の見た夢がテーマになってる。 吉間と悪夢の間を行き来しながら美味しい油揚げを探すんだ。
今回の設計は典型的な打ち方をもとに新たな要素を取り入れ、かつ既存の弱点を補うことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになってる。
Wow.
極上無双有芸製作組スケダついに参上。
先日受けた広告の仕事がまだ終わっていない。
大したことでもね、すぐに片付けてくからよ。七星召喚、勝者は常に人生の勝ち組だ。
Hey, they opened up the bathhouse.
私は夢見月みず
And we have it kind of looks like a succubus,
夢療法
but she lacks the tail and the horn.
悪夢よ悪夢よ
But she shows off her ass. So that's definitely something.
悪夢は人間の悪夢を食らう能力
Wait a minute, isn't this whole thing
悪夢は
what
自分の夢の中
what's her name does?
で
Nahida?
消化する必要がある
Dreamworld stuff?
まず目をつむって深呼吸を
Can she also enter her dreams like
ゆっくり考えて
Nahida?
次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言うまで目を開けちゃダメだぞ。
She has pointy ears there. She looks hot.
二重心ってウリ二つの人が現れるっていう
I don't know. I'm over here.
仕事柄何らかの理由で治療を拒んだり治療を受けられない患者はたくさん見てきた。そして将軍にはすでにその兆しが見えてる。大きな力を持つ者が夢とうつ
But yeah, Dreamworld. This is straight up Nahida's thing.
現実で起こっていることのすべてを戦の延長線上にあるものと勘違いしてしまう。
Yeah, I doubt Ryan's voiced.
夢だけではあるまい。
Cause it seemed like Enya. Oh, the voice for Ryan Shogun hasn't been streaming. So he probably has something to do with the whole strike.
あの人たちを振り下ろさなくて済む。
And I'm not reading the subtitles, so I have no idea what's going on. This seems more like a main story than an event. Yeah, I saw some streamers saying this was crap, but this actually looks very interesting. Man, those Wuwa streamers, man. They was hating Genshin for no reason. That actually looks interesting. Usually I don't like to spoil myself. But I was like, whatever. But yeah, these are my pulls. Since I've been gone, I decided to get C2 Mawika. I lost the 50-50 Thainari, but ever since that, so I managed to win 1, 2, 3, 4 50-50s in a row. Then I lost this one, and then I won another 3, and then I managed to get a weapon. All of these are pretty dark though, dark red. So most of these weren't earlies, but it is what it is. Can't always have a Federal's kind of luck. Interesting though, my luck in standard is very low. But all I get is Chi-Chis and Skyward Prides. 2 Chi-Chis and 2 Skyward Pride and a Kiching and a Jean. Great. And this game, I decided to go hardcore for the newest character. Because I saw the future characters and I wasn't interested. So I said, fuck it, let me ball out. I spent all my remaining Primogem and Celala's banner before she was gone. But didn't get her again. I guess I'll wait for her rerun. Damn, you should have played more, man. Genshin gives out so many wishes. Don't tell me you burnt them on Zhongli, you know? What's her name? Well, New Valletta. Or you just weren't playing? You were too busy with the battle cats? Or the other game that you bought from Steam? I made a typo in every single fucking... Nah, that's my life, huh? That's my life. I'm always making typos myself. I probably make the most typos on Twitch. When I'm in somebody else's chat. Because especially I'm typing on my phone, so I always have autocorrect. Sometimes I make mistakes and then sometimes autocorrect fucks up, so I'm always making those kind of errors. So these one Agaru. I decided to get the Hertha because power creep is real. And Honkai Star Rail. And the last time I pulled for a main DPS character was, besides Firefly, was. This is the last time I pulled for main DPS characters besides Firefly. Evelyn, what's going on? The Murder Maid. I imagine you've wrote a lot of stuff since I've left. Probably finish your whole, what is it called, fanfic, and finish all the Warhammer lore. At this point, there's no way you haven't finished all that stuff. It's been a long time. I pretty much never touched the game after the Archon quest was done, but then I played 5.2 for Sit Mommy. So you went from a week over Sit Mommy? What's going on here? I never truly done with my fiction. Okay, then. You said, what's it called again? George R.R. Martin? Is that the guy that hasn't finished Game of Thrones yet? People been waiting decades for the finisher for the rest of Game of Thrones. I think the problem is with Game of Thrones for him is that he wanted Bran to be the guy. He wanted Bran to be the king, but since everybody hated Bran, he's like, what the hell do I do now? Yeah, George R.R. Martin. I assume he was like, yo man, I had this genius idea. I'm gonna make Bran the king of Westeros. And then the HBO guys are like, who's gonna become the winner of Game of Thrones? And it's like, Bran. And then they made the episode, and everybody's like, what the fuck? We didn't even know he was playing. How can he be the king? Well, we didn't even there's no setup for this. He just came out of nowhere. And ever since then, he has writer's block. And has not finished the goddamn series. I was gonna pull for the Hertha, but I want Aglia. I see him. Yeah, basically my thing. I haven't pulled for a long time in Honkai Star Rail. So I have quite a bit of pulls. And right now, I'm at 55 pity on character banner. Because I was trying to see if I can get something early, but it seems like I won't be going back to this days where I get early. So I'm at 55. I decided to save it. I'm probably going to lose it to 50 because I've just been losing 50 since here, right here. So bam, guaranteed loss, guaranteed loss, guaranteed. But finally won one, thankfully. Then back to losing, and then I had to go to 80 pity, and then for the Lycone banner, I had to go to 68. So my luck has not been looking the best. But anyway, the point is, I have not pulled. The last time I pulled was Robin's rerun. I have a good amount of pulls, and I've pretty much done everything off stream with Honkai Star Rail. And my controller is fucking up, so that's great. And it seems like my stream is slowing down a little bit. Where were we? I have 3 resin. I'm mainly pulling Algia because God Jingyuan. We have Jingyuan. Did you get Sunday? I'm done with my characters, but I still have a bunch of stuff about the world I want to explore. We talking about Honkai Star Rail? Honkai Star Rail is not the exploration game. It's just to try to find treasure chests. The thing I like about the Hertha is that she shows you exactly where the treasure chests are. Like, I know she's gonna get power crap, but the ability that she has, because I know they have the treasure finder right now. But the thing with the treasure finder, you have to basically you have to find like 90% of the chest to be able to use it. Whereas the Hertha is just like, hey man, I just show you exactly where these motherfuckers are. Because Topaz her thing is able to find a treasure chest, but she has to run towards them. So you have to already be nearby them. And then hers will run to them. Oh fuck. Damn, man. Federal was quick on it.
Full throttle.
I see it, man.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I know the word is practicing.
Show no mercy.
Wait. You let me know real quick when I fuck up. But yeah, I enjoyed the Genshin event that came out. I don't know if you guys saw, I was posting a lot of videos about it. And somehow Genuine is still my worst DPS with Sunday and Robin supporting him. Sounds like skill issues. I don't know, man. C2 Movika and how much did you pull? I pulled 500. Well, the Lannion I got from this banner, so I have first a Movika and Solali I pulled 517 times. And then as you can see, I got 2 of her. So right now my pity right now here is 32. I'm saving for now. I'm gonna be saving more. Maybe I get Skirk, but for the most part, I'm saving until.
Dancing in the wind.
Oh wow, actually, I don't know. The next character wows me, but yeah, for Movika and Sitlali, I pulled 570 times. Like looking back on it, the pulls I put into Sitlali, I could have used to get C6 Movika, because I got 3 copies off her. Sitlali. 5 times? Oh my god, man. What's going on? Is it space or because of all the reason? Like, but it's definitely not because Genshin is a bad game. It had to be other reasons, right? Probably an emergency. Why you had to delete it or something important came up. Because Genshin, we all know, is one of the best games ever created by man. I think that's an undeniable fact at this point. Oh man, we're now in a post-Trump America again. I can't believe we're back here. I thought we left Trump behind. Now we're back to this bullshit. Anyway, because I switch it between this game sucks and I want to play Genshin. Because Genshin, and that's the thing about Genshin, and what makes Genshin work is that people will come back to it. Like no matter how much you dislike it, it's still a good game at its core. And lots of people, that's what makes Genshin last so long. Because Genshin is an old ass game, yet it's still the most popular one of all the Hoyo games. Especially now, Honkai Star Rail fell off hard. Like you look at the Twitch viewership, and it's like for what it is right now, which is the brand new 3.0 patch just dropped. And from where its heights were to where it is right now, is really low. It is real low. I haven't activated my cons for Movika and Sitlali yet, because I believe that the next event is going to be a boss event, and I kind of want to test out my Movika, which I have been doing with the Behemoth event, which I freaking love, because it get me to be sweaty. Oh shit! A lot more people posting your runs. Thought Traveler, and all of them is Movika too. Like, Movika's power creep, 100%. Like, Movika's 100% power creep. Look at this, only one person did it, and they did it with Movika. I did it too, but also in Movika. Also Movika. And this one you're able to do with... actually, this person probably did with a C6. This is probably C6. Yeah, C6 Elon.
Exploration
with a C6
trials.
for Rina and a C2 Sitla and a C for Zhongli.
Right up my alley.
And I did my shit without food. This is my most played gacha for like most of it. 2020. So I'm 24. I kind of fully committed. Are you serious? I thought you quit that game. But yeah. One more Archon left to get, guys. Damn, look at that. Look at that. You enter my teapot, you see Zhongli, Venti, Nahida, Farina. Basically, I wanted to put them in order. Because one, Venti first, Zhongli, Nahida. Well, actually, it was supposed to be right here. But because of the height, I felt that I want to put the tall ladies in the back. So I have the Cryo Arca is gonna be this height. So she gonna look like Silver Wolf. I expect the Cryo Archon to be this height. That looks like Silver Wolf. Because I already predicted Movika would be this height. With this thickness. Man, she's thick. No, but I love reverse 1999. Oh my god. Don't tell me you're going to become like Federal with Battle Cats. Where it becomes an addiction that lasts centuries. Yeah, my movie could hit like 740k. I wasn't even trying. I think Heiser exaggerate a little bit. The thing is though, like Movika is what got nerfed too. That's the thing. She got nerfed. Yeah, I'm not. I plan to just test her out for a while, see what you're like. But yeah, man. The recent event was so sweaty. The Behemoth, I tried so hard just to get platinum, because I pretty much had to get a perfect run to get platinum. Oh yeah, and I got my Venti. Like I got this cracked animal goblet, but like I don't use animal DPS characters, so it's just like why couldn't this be like a Electro or something else like Pyro?
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizon.
Why couldn't this be like something else? Oh yeah, my Kasha. With Akasha, I have my freaking Marika's all the way down here. Oh man. Well, my other characters, the Archons, I should say, are all the way up here. My Venti's right here. My Farina's right here. My Nahita's right here. So that's 1, 2, 3 Archons. 4 top 1%, and Raiden top 1%, and then Movika's all the way down here. I used one of the sanctifying elixirs to make her a timepiece, and it only rolled into crit once, well twice. Stupidly bad. Only rolled into crit twice. So Hoyo decided to change it, so you're guaranteed 2 crit rolls, but that won't help me. Because the crit rate was a high roll too. 7.8. That means 3.9, 3.9. Fuck you mean nerfed? Didn't she just come out? I mean nerfed before she came out. That's what I mean. In the beta, when you're doing the beta in, at C0 or charge attack, her spins were a lot higher DPS. And then Hoyo was like, we can't have free plays enjoying will damage. So we're just gonna nerf this. And my controller is fucking up. Yeah. So did I get anything? Who is using... Let me turn on some lo-fi. Does that even count? Yeah, it does. It's not one to be upset about, but it says a lot about what they had in mind when they designed her. You're like, we want this character to be OP, so all our Kino players regret their pulls. I was watching the streamer Jay Stern, and he just kept mentioning it. How Movika power creeped. What's her name? All the Kino. Because he had all the Kino, and he wasn't appreciating the fact that this brand new all the Kino was now garbage. To be honest, I still yet to actually want a Natlan character. You serious? Have you seen the upcoming characters? The silhouette of this Aoife, this Eon's son. There's Varesa. I think she's the cowgirl. Which is probably going to be a Thickums. And then there is Skirk. Who else is there? Hopefully the music, I have lo-fi play. Hopefully it's not clashing with the audio from the game. Cowgirl, yeah, I've been not seeing the the silhouette, I should say. They spell silhouette. I'm butchering this. As a massive Bedonker's black spotted bra and cow orange. I don't know what she looks like. We already have a Mizuki here over here. There's a chef girl. There's Aoife. There is this guy's from Mondstadt. I think he was mentioned by Rosaria in her recent birthday message. Where is the birthday message? Here it is. That's the name. Dahlia. Dahlia didn't send the sister to chase me down for morning prayer today. And knowing him, I say this was his idea of a birthday gift. So yeah. So we got the cow over here. We have Mizuki and we have Skirk. Skirk's fat ass. I don't know, man. Like I pull for like the only reason I pull characters is to play endgame stuff. When I say endgame, I mean events like this. This event is the sole reason I pull characters. Is to beat this content. That's it. And you have to understand the characters here. You look into the boss, you see the characters I used. And those characters are the last couple characters I pulled since Fontaine. Actually since Sumeru. Because I have Nahida here. Only characters I pulled in Sumeru were Alhaitham, Nahida, and I pulled reruns. I probably pulled a rerun, but for the most part from Sumeru, it was only from the region itself. It was only Nahida and Alhaitham I pulled from Sumeru. From Natlan, from Fontaine, I pulled only characters I pulled from Fontaine specifically. They're on the region. Was New Valette and Farina. I didn't pull any of the Fontanian characters. I also pulled Yelan in that patch, but she's not from Fontaine, so I'm just gonna say the characters from that specific region. And for Natlan, I pulled the Zilonin, Movika, and Sitlali as the only Natlan characters I pulled. So when I pull characters, it's solely to beat this content. I don't pull them to beat the Abyss. I don't pull them. I don't pull them for the overworld. I just pull them to beat events that give you no rewards for getting the highest score. Because I really enjoy those events. I really do. That's the one thing keeping me playing Genshin Impact. And that's kind of the reason why I understand why people don't really appreciate Genshin Impact as much as I do. Because I found a purpose to grind it and to keep myself engaged. And I also don't go hardcore. Like to get platinum, I didn't activate constellations. Nor did I use food to be able to do it. Wow, my Primogems are going low. 2 mil? Damn, I really burnt a lot. When I started in that, I probably like 10 mil. For character, if it doesn't catch my eye, they're useless. As might as well not exist. My character isn't interesting, they're dead to me. My gosh, man. Evelyn is hardcore. But yeah, for me it's all about combat capabilities. Because I skipped Nuvalet the first time he came out. But then I saw the damage he was doing. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I made a mistake. Same thing for Raiden. I also skipped Raiden the first time she came out. And then I was like, either I get Raiden or Child. Because there was an event that came out similar to this one. Where is it? I think where is it? It was against the Perpetual Mechanical Array. And I was not able to get perfect score. I was not able to get the max score. On it. And only people getting max score on it were people with what is this? That's somebody said what is this called? This is a world record. You're fighting the overall boss. It was an event that came out. Is this event where the floor was lava? And I was not able to get max score on it. Is it this? It's not this. The floor is not lava. I just built in Pirate Traveler because I also started like doing some Pirate Traveler stuff. Where is this shit? Damn, son, it's really hard to find shit nowadays. I don't want to find somebody one shot in the boss though. Oh, it Thunder Sojourn event. Sojourn. Yeah, I was not able to max this event. So I kinda said, alright, I'm gonna get Movika. Not Movika, I'm gonna get Raiden Shogun. Because all the people that were maxing the event had Raiden Shogun. My god, man, this is really hard to find. That this was hard because the boss was just the floor will one shot you. And you could stand in the ring. But yeah, these people played it on very low difficulty, so. And anybody else who's playing in a high difficulty is just whales who are one shot in the boss. It was a fun event too. And that's the reason why I got Movika. My god, it's so hard to find this shit. Maybe it's the wrong event. It was for 2.3. You have to fight on the outside because the rings will just murder you. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I was not able to get max score with this shit. So I had to get So I decided to get Raiden Shogun. And I kind of went to overdid it and got C3. Was it worth it now? Because she got pocket. Movika is just a better version of Raiden Shogun, which again, Movika will be power crept. That's just a given. But that's kind of what life is right now. But I definitely think Movika is like the harshest sign of power creep when it comes to C0 gameplay. Will's already been dealing with power creep. But Movika just took it to the next level. How do I switch categories? Time for some of that. Honky Starbucks. Activity feed. Oh yeah, man. The charger came in the mail yesterday. So I had to update all my games. So I pretty much spent the entire day yesterday just updating games. We need character power creep Bennett. The problem with Bennett is that you can't really power creep Bennett. Because somebody made a good point. It was just like, I saw some people are just going to use 2 Bennetts. That's what's going to happen. Because what pisses me off is like Shillinan. I was hoping Shillinan C2 would power creep Bennett, but she doesn't. Bennett is still better than Shillinan C2 for attack-based characters. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why couldn't you just give her C2 the ability to buff attack by 100%? Because they gave her the ability to buff HP and to buff her C2. Her C2 buff HP by 45%, and it also buffs attack by 45%. But the thing is, attack is just a more plentiful stat. So they could have really just gave her like 60% or 80% attack buff. Something to make her just better than Bennett. And I'm talking about her. She's able to give 40% damage bonus. She's able to do 36% res, defense shredder. And she's able to give a 45% attack percent at C2. And she's still worse than Bennett. At least I think. I'm pretty sure she's worse than Bennett. With all that extra stuff going on for her. Bennett 1000 attack is just too OP. Bennett, if you go, no, he still, as I said, you use both. You're using both characters. There's no reason to not use Bennett and Cherise. But even then, like, I don't think she power creeps him. It's, if you were to pick one or the other, I'm pretty sure Bennett still has her beat when it comes to which one would you rather. But I don't know. And if you're using an overload team, which one would you rather have? Well, if you're given the option of choosing one or the other, I should say, would you go for Bennett or Cherise? Yeah, I did try. That's the reason I got Lanyan, was because I was trying to get. Oh man, I just realized I have not done the Lantern right. I just logged off and went straight to Honkai Sorrow, thinking I was done with Genshin because I spent all my residents. That's all there is to do in Genshin Impact. Oh man, I'm over here still coping with my Sparkle, and the only reason I'm farming this domain right now is because I'm like, whatever. I don't really have much to farm in the game. I spend like a bunch of resin. Because in this game, you're basically allowed you to deconstruct max level relics. And I pretty much use that destruction, that ability to deconstruct max level resin, max level relics, and turn them into fathers to then use in the strong box to make newer relics. And doing that caused me to be able to basically fully build all my characters. Too bad I had to burn almost all my resources, but for the most part, my Deherta is built. I got her some boots. Like, this is mid, right? Yeah. One into defense. Like, none of these are perfect. One into defense again. This one, crit rate. Only 2 into crit rate. I could give her an attack one, though. Where's the attack one? The attack one is better. Maybe the attack one is better. Maybe let's get more stats like this. How do I look? My attack goes through the roof, but she already have like a fuck ton of crit damage. So maybe attack is better. Then I got this boots. Not perfect though. They went like crap. I got like 3 boots and they all roll garbage with 5 liners. But they're all 4 liners. So they could roll 4 times and they all went to shit. And I used the reroller thing on it. This game introduced reroller, but again, they all went to shit. I'm only old in this one, so when I get the next reroller, maybe this one rolls better. And I bench this one. And then I have this one, which also roll garbage, but whatever. And then this one, which rolls so amazing. And then my Firefly was the next character I tried to upgrade. All she wants is speed and break effect. 6% to elemental buff. Like, what the fuck was mad? Hertha was no, yeah, you're right. She was bad. She was 100% bad when she first came out. Because the grade for a good character now is, can you zero cycle on your release? When the abyss is, when the memory of chaos is made specifically for you, can you zero cycle? And when she came out, she was not able to zero cycle. So this is speed and break effect. This is attack percent and break effect. Like, the worst piece I have on my account right now is this. and this went all into attack. So for the most part, like my Firefly is God tier. By the way, can you check out my HSR? I've been struggling this patch for no reason. This character chat, man. Like I was struggling too. Just type your UID. Don't need to like ask permission. That's content for us streamers to review and laugh at you plebs, like you casual players. Oh yeah, no, I have a bunch of pull save. I have 157 right now with what you call it, 55 pity. So I'm probably gonna. It's hard to like verify this shit though. Cause I just gave the Hertha attacker. I assume it should be better. Because she doesn't get that much attack, whereas she has like a fuck ton of crit damage. Well, she also buffs her attack, I think. I'm not sure. How do I check? I guess I have to go to the MOC and let's see what's going on here. I have yet to do 3.0 quest. Yeah, I finished everything in 3.0. Like I did everything. I found all the chests. I found all the discover crap that you could find. I went ham. And I also got they gave you the ability to essentially max this guy out. Do I want to max him out? I don't know. Let's. But yeah, he's maxed. You're able to get all these constellations. And so, what kind of team? So, bam. Into this team wants a lightning. And I will go with a sparkle, I guess. I'm not really feeling sparkle, but I did all the events. No main quest yet. Oh yeah. A lot of doom posting going on right in Honkai Star Rail, to be fair. The community is not too happy with the overall direction. I do feel 3.0 fell off though. I do feel a lot of hype was lost. What's her stats looking like? 400 crit damage. That seems like a lot to me. So that's 76128. 76128. You guys can remember that? 76128. Hopefully you guys are good with math. Alright, 1 second. Well, I still have this number in my head. 76128. 76128. Alright, Evelyn got me. Why couldn't Federal do that? Hey, it's higher damage. Now we know. Attack percent better than crit damage for my build. Alright, let's go. Let's see what Evelyn is over here cooking. Yeah, I figured. No one in my chat chooses the best region. Okay. Adventurino, alright. Insane defense, good speed. That's perfect. Bam, bam. Where is his talent, huh? You probably want to lower the speed, though. I don't think there's. Well, I don't know if it matters. Like, I honestly don't know if it matters. But it is overall good enough. Great, actually. Of course, high attack and all that good stuff. Bam, bam. Thank you, man. You actually invested. What about the speed, though? Shouldn't you. I'm positive this should be 134 or 133. You always want to be that. We're getting a speed boost. Is there any character that gives speed boost? I doubt it. Wait, 100%. This should be 134. Doctor ratio. Why is doctor ratio not 130? Like, everything should be 134. Like, this should be. I don't know what the exact breakpoint is. I think it's like 133.4. And then the next character, whoever you're using, should be like 0.4 speeds. Basically should be slightly higher than Sunday. So you could go attack Sunday, then drag them up. So you basically allow the DPS to act 4 times. And then him, one thing. Of course, this guy needs to be as max speed as possible. Like this guy, like fuck this shit. He just should be max speed, especially for Akron. Like this guy should be like 160. 138. You serious? This character is lagging behind? You need to level up your talents then. If this character is lagging, you need higher talents. Because this guy should be OP right now with Sunday. Maybe it's like a skill point diff. I'm not sure. But yo, okay. Okay. Good lord, what the fuck is this? This is garbage though. This is good. This is alright. This is it's alright. This is I guess alright. And this is great. My rogue looks been shit. You should be using the new thing, man. Shred your old 15 level your 15 things that you aren't using anymore. Put them in the blender. And then go over here and just keep spamming until you get the perfect piece. What's it called? Where is it? The synthesizer. You go and you just keep spam clicking. I didn't check your fire. You have a Firefly there? I didn't think I see Firefly. Oh, I didn't. My bad. Alright, so basically Firefly speed. Honestly, I would go higher speed. 154. That's something I would do. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Firefly felt like she fell off. What is this piece? You don't even have any rolls on this. All you have is this one speed. You didn't even roll into it. Like, you definitely could do better than this. Like, this one is definitely an upgrade. Your boots need to upgrade too, because your boots are. It barely has break effect. Like, basically, you want attack percent and break effect. But yeah, spark. Alright, so the thing with Firefly is that, yeah, I just think 154 is ideal. But even then, do you have her teammates? Like, what's your Gallagher doing? What's your Ruined May looking like? What's your Lingsha if you have her? Because Fireflies nowadays can't really do it by herself. Like, she needs help. I'm not even gonna pretend. She needs help. She needs Fugue. She needs Lingsha. I don't have them. I don't really need them because I have E2, Firefly. So my Firefly is still able to perform. But nowadays, I'm not even gonna pretend. I don't know. It's up to you. If you're able to clear content, but I'm not gonna pretend. Like, Firefly is kind of mid-fly right now. And then, oh, what am I saying? No, definitely don't get Lingsha. Don't get Lingsha. I shouldn't even put a thought in your head. Because the problem with Lingsha is the skill point economy. The skill point economy with Firefly does not allow for Lingsha to really do her thing. A lot of Firefly enjoyers that do use her have E1. That removes the need to use skill point. Well, when she's transformed, she no longer uses skill points. So yeah, so get that thought out your head. My bad. You don't want that character for that level of investment. But yeah, overall, I would say get more speed on. Get him to the 133 breakpoint. Get him to 135 or 134. Basically, you need this guy to act twice in the first turn. That's mandatory. That's the bare minimum. Twice in the first turn. You want this guy to act as much as possible. So 160, most ideal. She's fine. Well, not actually. You definitely want 133. Again, you have to hit the breakpoint, man. Like, so because the speed that you have right now is not reaching the breakpoint. So basically you have essentially what is 121 speed. So it's either you go 121 or you go 133. No in betweens. Ideally 134. I think, what's the speed breakpoints? If you're not hitting the speed breakpoints, all the speed stats right there are just useless. That's mandatory. That's the bare minimum. You have to try to get as close to the speed breakpoints as much as possible. Do not have wasted stats. So here it is. Well, I think it's supposed to be 133, but they run it up to 134. There's 121, I think it's supposed to be. 134, 143, 146. Like, these are the speed breakpoints. Actually, I think my thing is 1 off. 2 in the first, 30. What's her name? Where is Serval? Serval's 148. I think that's fine. 146. 2 of the first. 3 bonus turns in the 5th. Usually the stopping for mid-investment characters. 156. But yeah, 160. Speed breakpoints is all this game's about. What are you saying? You're using them in Ruin May? Ruin May is 139 speed, 170 break, the usual relics, X3, and stuff. Like, usually people go for slow Ruin May. Because the faster she is, the quicker she is to like burn through her burst. Where is it? Where's my Ruin May? And my Ruin May is 120. Wait, there's something similar to yours, R4. 165. It doesn't really matter for because I don't think damage percent matters for Super Break. Damage shred matters, but damage bonus doesn't matter for Super Break. So there's like a part for a kit doesn't even matter for Firefly. It's crazy. So that means Ruin May can be power crept. The other part of Firefly, like her E1 doesn't matter. Because she ignore defense, and then her red pen does matter. And then she gives the team speed and stuff. So portion of her kit does matter. He has Bailu, pretty much Gallagher. Like my Gallagher, like really, again, man, a lot of this stuff is really, you want these characters to be as fast as possible. Where's my Gallagher? Like he is 141, but I gave him the other piece that allows him to advance turn by 40% when the battle starts, so he could set up for my Firefly, because he basically helps break down the enemies' breakpoints or their bars. So when I go with him first, I'm able to just start shredding the fire their break, so that when Firefly's turn begins, a decent portion of the shield is already gone, so she could start cooking. And that's kind of weird how I like to have him built. Where is it? Where is the Gallaghers? And I have a fully built Harmon MC with S5. Yeah, mine is also, again, a lot of these characters on my team, except for Ruin May, have speed. So I have everything set up, so certain things happen in certain orders. I can't do crazy cycles though. I'd have to get lucky to do one cycle. So I try to break down these character shields. Because if... And I also gave him the, what's her name, Lycone. I gave him energy recharge rope, and I gave him this Lycone because it gives energy recharge. Because I want to spam his burst as much as possible. His burst being spam is muy importante. Oh shit, my bad. I used the wrong thing. It doesn't matter though. I want Firefly to do the break stuff. So I want to break with Firefly. That's what her job is. And again, this is an E2 Firefly, so this is not relatable by any means. But the point is just that I want to set it up, so that's why his burst is here. And that's why I want him to go first. So when it's Firefly turn, the enemies are already partially broken. Because she's going to be the one doing the most damage, while when she breaks, she does the most damage. And this is the point I was just trying to make. That I want him to go first. I want him to have his burst up already. And that's kind of why I give him as much energy recharge as possible. And that's why I have him on an energy recharge rope. That's why I have him on the relic set that gives him the advanced turn. When it's the first turn of the fight. So he could always go first. And of course I also want my... Right now, well... When the match starts, my MC is faster than my Firefly, so he could set up and get his burst ready for when Firefly turn starts. Everything's maxed out. So right now I have his burst up, I have Ron May's burst up. Thanks to Gallagher, my enemies are already like broken enough that Firefly can start doing big PP damage. And of course I also have my dance too. Just like you, I have my dance. So every now and then I could push Firefly even further and get more turns before she becomes immobilized. But yeah, that's kind of what. And bam again. I guess that's Did I do this? I'm not sure. Do I advance turn? Whatever. Rika. Get to kill this thing over here on the side. Activate Firefly's E2 again. And now she's back. Wait a minute, did my character just lose a turn? To be honest, I missed 2.5 when my characters were performed. Yeah. The power creep in this game is crazy. That's kind of what happened. The power creep got out of hand. Got out a mother freaking hand, man. But yeah. One cycle. But that's all thanks to my E2 Firefly, so will damage, I guess. But that's kind of the way you want to set it up. If you're not, if you're trying to be as optimal as possible. The game definitely got power crept, and that was kind of a big discussion with Mr. Pokey. I saw him all over every stream I tuned into. Everybody was talking about Mr. Pokey and power creep. Like right now, he's doing an F2P challenge on his account. All the criteria people had to set for him, if they really wanted to highlight their point, was just to tell him he only can use characters from 1.0, from 2.0 and down. As in, like, he only could use Sparklet. The latest characters he could use were Sparklet and Black Swan. Every other character he used before, it had to be before them. He's not allowed to use Akron, Firefly, all these other characters. So you could have an idea of what people were complaining about when they said power creep was real. Man, these gacha games are gonna be the end of me. Oh man, I have to go through all of these gacha games. Oh man, like basically the problem I have in it is switching categories every time. Because right now I'm trying to get the resin out of the way. And then I go back and start doing like story quests, stuff along that line. And for some fucked up reason, I turned my volume down. Yet my keyboard made these loud ass clicks. Like seriously, why is it making these loud ass clicks? And ZZZ's never showing up? I actually like ZZZ. I picked it up to play Miyabi. Alright, let me rephrase. I actually like Miyabi. I think ZZZ, like a lot of people are glazing ZZZ as it's some kind of big revolutionary change from 1.5 when it's really not. The game is still the same core game. Whether the TV is there or not, the gameplay loop is still the same. And that's kind of the issue. The gameplay loop with ZZZ is not very entertaining. The loop, for what it is, if you play the game as a regular game, you just come in and you enjoy the content for what it is, and you don't try to get too tied up in the loop. For most players, it's not enjoyable, but for the whales and the dolphins, there is content there, because there's a tower that you're able to engage with. So if you're able to engage with the tower comfortably, a lot of people will find enjoyment in that. I personally don't, because my luck in this game is garbage, and as such, most of my characters are goddamn useless. Like, this game's power creeper is not as... how would I describe it? It's bad, but with a character like this, it doesn't feel so bad. But if you don't have a character like that, it's gonna feel bad. Because right now, this character is power corrupted, and this character is power corrupt. Like, I can't even beat the hardest content with this girl. And I also can't, and there's no content for this girl. And not just is there no content for this other girl is just as strong, and she's a 4-star. So most of my pulls have been used on, I basically pull for the worst limited characters in this game. So it feels kind of bad, man. I won't lie to you. I made the worst decisions in this game. I was like, oh, I like this character. Alright, and now they're horrible. They're bad. Those are the 2 worst characters in this game. And I refuse to pull the newest character right now, because her voice is annoying as fuck. I'm just like, I'm good. Like, yeah, she's strong, but her voice, I cannot... She sings. Like, her voice is worse to me than Robin. I can't handle it. By the way, any team suggestion for the Sunday Relic Caravan? It's the only caravan that takes me over... Oh, you serious? Don't you have like a friend? Like, it's a whale? That's what I use it, cause... Oh wow, my stream is glitchy as fuck, huh? But that's not it. Like, I don't even register it. That's the thing. Because I just look away. Like, even if it takes long, I don't register it. Like, mentally, I don't register it because it's an autoplay. So I wouldn't have any team suggestion. I don't make for just what I do. I just add every friend, every whale I see. I just go into the friends list for Honkai Star Rail and just look at people with whale accounts and just add them. That's what I did. So I don't really have a team suggestion. Other than get some whale, just go on the friend section and just start clicking. I hope some whale is nice enough to be like, alright, I throw this person a bone. Yeah, but I gotta lower the freaking graphics on this shit. Right now I'm using some. All you really need is one whale friend. They always update with the most latest characters. I think some guys, the guy in Honkai Star Rail I have as a friend that I use his characters called like Vault Zero or something. And he always get a newest character. Maxed out the E6 and everything. So but yeah, Miyabi is the only reason I'm still playing this game. Cause she's really fucking good and she's fun to play. If it wasn't for Miyabi, I quit. Cause I did quit while I was off stream. I quit. ZZZ. I was like, I'm tired of all these fucking gacha grinds. I'm playing all these gacha games. All these goddamn dailies getting on my goddamn nerves. But then Miyabi came out. I was like, I have the pulls. Like right now I have 170 pulls. And my pity is at 70. So the next 10 pull I have is a guaranteed 5-star. Well, it's not a guarantee. It's a 5-star. It's not guaranteed though. Have to be careful with how you phrase things when you say guaranteed and not guaranteed. But yeah. So right now I'm gonna save it for 2.0 for Honkai for ZZZ and see what they do. Cause the game really needs to like try to cater to more casual players. And the only way, like, they're basically need what I would say ZZZ needs is to try to make the places like the tower more approachable, which they kind of did right now with the fact that you could heal. But that was a problem with the first tower. You pretty much couldn't heal. Now healing is a lot more accessible, but we'll see. And right now I'm just doing nonsense. Is this it? I haven't used the friends list since 1.0, man. I've been spamming that shit. Same thing for Genshin Impact. I spam it. I just go, like, there will be times that I sit there and just go through the friend list, try to find whales to use the Imaginarium Theater. Yeah, it always amazes me when people use my characters in Imaginarium Theater because I'm like, my characters are not wheeled out. Like my characters are only like C2 max. And there's actually people using my characters. I'm like, no way, man. I just go on the friend list and try to find a couple whales. Which is interesting because it seems like how you change the way the friends list is organized. Because before the friend list in Genshin Impact will be like the highest AR players will be at the top of the list, and then you will see that when you go way lower, you start meeting the AR 20 AR the low AR players. But nowadays it's mixed. Like I open the friends list, it's a mixed bag. So it's a lot harder to search for those whales. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just go find some whales. I was like, alright. I guess I'm using your characters now. What. But yeah, I'm saving all my pulls for 2.0. ZZZ. I'm not using my bang boo pulls. I'm not using my characters pulls because power creep is real. Even then, I probably saved to 2.1 to be honest. So yeah, my first plan right now is just to get through my resin in all these gacha games. And then I go back and focus on story. I guess I have to cope with 1.2 seconds instead of the suffering, man. How do you bear it? How would you ever survive having to go through that? Imagine needing to take an extra 30 seconds. But yeah, as I said before, the best thing to do in these games is just to go to the friend list and just add whales. And again, it's an auto player, so it's not like you really have to pay attention to it. Like a lot of times, I just put my device on autoplay and just turn the device away from me, so I don't even have to pay attention. Then just pick it back up to check if it's finished. But yeah, are you getting the Switch too? Like, so many things happened since I was gone. They announced the Switch 2. Exciting stuff, man. Maybe Genshin Impact will finally be on the Switch. Are you serious? You could emulate Switch games? I have not checked that out. Like, what's the Switch game I would play? I know the latest Switch game that came out. Let's go. Oh, man. Everything's lagging nowadays. But yeah, I'm kind of swamped with all these gacha games, as you can see. Some might even say I'm a gacha addict. But I will beg to disagree. Paimon. But yeah, this is their version of Lantern, right? I guess. Man, the problem with Wuwa is that Wuwa has a patch and then Wuwa does nothing for the rest of the patch. Like, the events are bare bones. Like, the characters don't really get developed outside of like story quests and shit like that. Like, we'll just say, alright, we released a patch. Here's a story quest, here's a character quest, and the events are just a battle garbage that you've done 1,000 times already. And I'm like, flesh your characters out, man. I'm like, this is the perfect time to flesh your characters out because Genshin doesn't have voice acting for a lot of characters, whereas you do. So you're able to just go hard and start like really giving your characters personality and hobbies and shit. But you're like, nope, we're just gonna do the bare minimum. Hopefully people still play our game. Yeah, you can't play through Pokemon Violet encrypts 60 FPS. Wait a minute. Seriously? Pokemon Violet. Maybe you have to send me some links on Discord. I've been out of the emulator game for some time now. Alright, that's One Piece. It's Praja. Praja get lucky. Maybe there's such thing as streamer luck. Time to put it to the test. It's once and for all, figure out if streamer luck is real. Alright guys, come on. Alright, so far, bad. Bad. Alright. Streamer luck is not real, guys. Can clip it and ship it. Anytime you hear somebody say, oh my god, streamer luck is real. Or maybe I need higher viewership, I don't know. I have this like a viewership criteria for streamer luck. Whatever it is, I don't have it. So That's fun. You learn something new every day. Speaking of gacha, yeah, Art Knights, I do not like that game. Like, I don't understand where they were going with that game. That game looks like a job. And I'm already grinding gacha like resin. Just spending the resin alone is already burning me out. Now you want me to do a freaking like a city planner or something? You want me to build a whole city? With all this or fracteria, what do they call it? What do they call that crap? There's a name for that type of game. But nothing comes to mind right now. The point is, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You can't make me do it. That game looks like an actual job. Like, it was like Xenoblade, because that's the gameplay looks alright. The issue I saw a lot of streamers having was the fact that your characters that you weren't controlling would just die. And that was just like, okay. Like, you have to give those characters some level of increased defense or immunity to accommodate the fact that you're not controlling them. You can't just have people's playable characters dying like that so easily, especially. I think this game has the least amount of things to do, right? I mean, I could just go to the event, which is just a coin event. I did everything else, right? Yep. But yeah, it's been a lot of PvP in the gacha scenes as of recently. This guy called Saint Tantos was PvPing everybody. So you make yourself big, man, because he just came in, started going to war. And now everybody knows who he is. And that's how you do it, man. I was taking notes, but I'm like, I can't be this toxic. Like, he's not a bad guy, but the way he was going about making a name for himself, I had to call into question. It worked, though. It worked. I can't deny that. It worked. And that's what the matters at the end of the day, results. Get your name known in the gacha scene by any means. But yeah, man, the problem with the gacha scene is just too toxic. Because in other games, the biggest streamers in any other game is usually the person who's really good at the game. Now you have to be entertaining, of course, that's a big factor. But you being good at the game is mandatory. You need to be the best, but you need to be good. But in the gacha game scene, good can be easily conflated with money. So you get a lot of toxic individual, or a lot of people that just don't know anything. And that's kind of something, like I've been keeping up with MTash. And that's something MTash never appreciated, that he got to like a half-ass and got hundreds of thousands of views for doing half-ass content. And now he's trying to do legitimate content where the game actually has difficult stuff and actually has it actually requires a theory crafting community. And he's still getting a decent amount of views, but he's getting challenged a lot more than he would ever get in Genshin Impact. Just because the game he's playing now actually does have a hardcore community. But yeah. But he's fine though. He's still an entertaining guy. Like, he's likable. That's something that he has. He has a lot of likability. Like, you want to root for the guy, even if you don't agree with everything. Well, at least in my case, he didn't really. Most of the gacha community probably don't care for the guy that much. So did I do everything, man? Like when I stream, it feels so like suffocating. It feels so suffocating when I stream. It's like, oh my god, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to go over there and do that. Oh my god. I've tried to maximize my resin. All right. Wait a minute. I just got a box. What's in the box? What is in the box? All right, where do we find the box? There's supposed to be a box here. Okay. Am I crazy? Seriously, what's the... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna pick the cuddly beer and see if I could try again. Is it called this? I think this beer is the best one I have, right? It is. It's way better than this one, but I really want energy recharge. I want double crit energy recharge. I don't think I'm maxing for too much. Just double crit energy recharge and I'm a happy camper. Okay, already not good. Already horrible. And yeah, thank you. And that's all there is to it. And that's all she wrote. But yeah, I think I have my routine now. So basically, I'm gonna stay in the Genshin category when I start my stream. I'm gonna go through and spend all my resin in every single gacha game and in the Genshin category. Or maybe just stay in the ZZZ category. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing myself. Like, I'm over here trying to get viewership, but unless I start going hardcore into YouTube, start pushing out controversial content. Like, have you heard which character is gay? And a bunch of gacha players attack me. It's like, oh my god, these characters don't talk about my waifu like that. Oh man. Gotcha grind. I'm over here waiting for the screen to turn from white to a different color so I could read your message. That happened. This, unfortunate for the haters, Vertin damn near confirmed gay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm surprised it's still on Twitter. Ever since Elon Musk did the whole Nazi thing, a lot of people been but a lot more people have been just not even mentioning Twitter anymore. I thought Blue Sky took over. Everybody running away from that Nazi site. Man, it's crazy. Genshin still plays fine. The other gacha games don't though. On highest settings. And well, I said that, and it took like 2 hours for me to get into that menu. So maybe I do turn some things down a little bit, just a wee bit, not crazy. Not crazy. Not cray cray. I'm not even sure what anything does. Well, it feels flatter, but whatever. Let's go start the story quest, known as the Lantern of the Rights. The Rights of Lantern. But yeah, 100%, you have to hit the breakpoint for speed. If you're not hitting the 134 speed point with your supports and your DPS, you might as well be at 121. It's very important that because a lot of the characters you showed in Honkai Star Rail basically have wasted speed. Like they're close to the threshold of 134, but they're not there, and as such, they're not really benefiting from the extra speed that you gave them. Or they're not really benefiting from the speed boost that you gave them. Man, why is this key clicking so loud? I have to go check my goddamn laptop settings as to why they decided to. That's amazing. Wow. Guess I have to do it on my own time. Like, I open my iPad to change the clicking sound, and then it says it's off already. I'm like, wait, what? If it's already off, why am I hearing this loud ass clicking? Alright. Let's go cook. Let's hear what Hu Tao and Zhongli sound like. I generally didn't hear the sound. Was off. Most of the sound was off. The sound was off? Which sound? A mic is off, right? Or is it the music? Over here panicking. Because my biggest issue with streaming is the sound. And making sure I sound as clear as possible. And this, I think this is the first lantern, right, where we don't even have a creature. Like last time, I think it was either like a jellyfish. Oh my god, a goldfish, a monkey, or something. But this time we have a tree. It's a plain tree. Music was off, but now I hear it. Yeah, my controller fucked up. Hey, what's her name? Wait, no voice. Wait a minute. Is my controller causing this to happen? Oh man, my thing fucking broke. One second after. Wait a minute, is catching not voice?
I take it these coins go the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora.
Another thing that Schneider was a 6-star in the beta, but they cut her because China didn't like her flirting and being intimate with Verton. They still kept the scene of them kissing though. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Kissing in a Chinese game? Between what, two men? Is the CCP allowing that nowadays? Isn't that the girl? Is it two girls kissing? What's going on here? Oh, it's two women. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I know Honka Impact 3rd had that. I know Honka Impact 3rd had them kissing. Bronya and Seele kissed.
Yes,
And one of the Honka Impact 3rd previews or trailers.
Thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners.
It's kind of crazy that Kaching is now voiced.
Oh,
Whereas Kaching, our voice actress, is in a lot of gacha games.
sorry.
And in all of them, she's voiced.
Carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuha.
Like, she's in Nikke, and there she's voiced. But, like, what is going on with Genshin and this strike? And why is Formosa not backing down, man? I heard they moved the studio from Formosa, but,
You flatter me, Lady Yuha.
this is getting ridiculous.
My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
Not to mention Matilda, very existence.
Well,
So who's
I
Matilda?
won't deny that I pride myself
Is she
on my
also
level of
somebody
learning.
Gage?
So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhang.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
I don't know, man. Like, when I'm by myself, I was playing this game by myself, I never felt so stressed about playing all these gacha games. But now I'm streaming it, all these gacha games, and I'm like, which gacha game? Oh, I have to run to ZZZ to do this. Oh, I have to go to Wuwa to do that. Oh, I have to go to Honkai Star Wars to do this. When in reality, only games I have to focus on right now is Genshin and ZZZ. But yeah, man, I feel like streaming multiple gacha games does feel a bit taxing. And plus, I kind of have a headache. Like a sugar headache. I bought some cookies and I have a problem where I have no restraint. I have zero restraint when I eat cookies. Like, I will finish the bag in 2 days. Like, I'll finish a 30 cookie.
Nice to meet you, Madam
Like,
Lun.
any kind of sweets, I have zero restraints.
The
I bought some
traveler, his
ice.
buddy
I bought some
Paimon, and
ice cream
Shiny.
sandwiches.
Hello.
Gone in 2 days.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again.
Every time she's
didn't
alone
I?
on the screen, she's immediately starts simping for the sun.
It's just quite exciting.
Sanito.
Meeting these
Sanato.
pretty people I've heard so
Sanito.
much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance.
I think you mean two
I
people,
see why they're
right?
cooking
I'm just a chef.
over there. Reverse
A good one,
1999.
but it's not that much to
The
get
closest thing
excited
we have to
about.
gauge in
You
Genshin
don't need to
Impact
include me just to be
is
polite.
Ning Wong and
Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate
Beidou.
in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about. Please, call me Lanya.
Oh my god,
And
man.
I'm no
Can you say that on
master
Twitch?
craftswoman. Just a humble
Kakania.
maker of handicrafts.
Isolde. I'm over here butchering these goddamn names, man. I'm trying my best. Hopefully you can forgive me, man. Is another example. Wow. So many gauge going on in reverse 90. Is that a Chinese game? Are the Chinese becoming woke? What's going on, man? What pisses me off about this right now is that it looks the same since day one. As in the lantern, right? Besides this big ass thing over here, for the most part, they don't really like change up the look of lantern, right? Like sure, usually like a puzzle area somewhere around here. But I expected them to cook a bit more. The dev HQ is in China. Hopefully the CCP don't find out. And look at this mini game, it's called Immortal Kombat. But it's spelled with a C instead of a K. And it's immortal instead of mortal.
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti? Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
Neither have I. Two or 3,000 years ago. What the hell? Look at this. Look at this nonsense in Genshin Impact. This is what pissed me off. They were only around for a short time. It was 2 or 3,000 years ago. So their stories aren't nearly as well known as actual Adepti. But you see, the thing is, we do have actual Adeptis who were around 2,000-3,000 years ago. And if those Adeptis would just talk, like you could ask Xiao, we could ask Zhongli. There's Cloud Retainer, there's Madame Peng, there's Ganyu, who you know. So if you want to know about them, you could just ask Ganyu. I don't really know, like what happened to people that live that long? Did their memories become worse?
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
How do?
I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du.
Oh, I pronounced that right.
Tao Du is the giant tree.
I'm kind of looking forward to 92.5 Mommy Noir. I imagine she's already out in China already. Probably the brand new top tier unit, right? Does Reverse 1999 have a PvP?
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never
Wait a minute,
cross
she's in a
Mount
wheelchair.
Taudu when you die."
She kind of look like the Tooth Fairy, but with darker hair.
Go around repeating it.
Was the Tooth Fairy wearing braces? Because for some reason I have this idea that Tooth Fairy was wearing braces, which is funny given the fact that she's Tooth Fairy.
Oh no! And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Tao Du comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to
This
solve
character looks
the
way
crisis
better here.
and laid down a great
I don't
magic
know.
array to purify Tao Du.
When I saw her like in the menu and through gameplay, I was like, she looks kind of mad.
Wait! The border?
But now I'm looking at her in this situation.
Where it comes from?
So the
What happens? Hey, isn't that border involved with Hu Tao?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they can
Nor
purify
is
a god.
14-1. My god.
I'm sure they weren't just adepti.
Couple more decades and she could collect pension.
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guiqiang one, a Lianshan one, and...
Right! The 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Tao Du. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I have no idea what you're talking about now. Wind Rider? Whoa, that sounds like Kazuha. I don't know if I'll have the polls because the next 2 patches have fall units I need for my meta. Wait a minute, you're a meta player?
That's certainly
What happened to designs and personality and lore?
My personal knowledge of Chima
What happened?
is very patchy.
You changed, man. You changed. Or is it only for Hoyo games where you're not hardcore? And again, what? Oh, you say it doesn't? Alright. It doesn't have PvP. They tell me she's trained in the Yunlob, Yana Ilu swordsmanship, which is the style I train in. Cause the reason why I'm so puzzled by this is because part of her, like her animation, is her sticking her ass out. So I'm just like, somebody actually taught you that. Like you're supposed to swing and then stick your ass out.
Seriously?
You actually trained it?
Shinsho tell you that?
I thought it was like some kind of a
right out of a martial arts novel.
thing you just made up.
So what about the third hermit?
But a team. Alright, if I like a team enough, I will become a meta player. I see. So what's going on with Honkai Star Rail? Is there gears to grind in that game? I think there's like art. Is there art? It has to be artifacts. Because again, man, your Honkai Star Rail artifacts are pretty lacking. So I'm curious if you're a bit more hardcore in Reverse 1999. Man, for somebody without no dialogue, without any voice, she sure talks a lot. And given this is about the border between life and death, this feels more like a Halloween theme, Lantern Rite, than anything else. I've been maxing out my relic storage weekly, but I have fuck all artifacts.
So
I don't know, man.
true?
That don't sound right.
The Longsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
You need. I would expect better luck giving it somebody who's maxing out. Maybe you have to use that strong box though. Just start breaking them down and start feeding until you get the right gear that rolls well. So good luck with that.
You probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
Seriously, like Zhongli should know who these people are, man.
There's a hidden palace deep in the mountains.
My teams in some are a bit easier to optimize because there's no relic system. There's no random RNG for gear. No way. That's impossible. You can't make gacha games without random RNG for gear.
So,
wow. Okay. All right.
Monsters or something?
I guess that changes everything.
Huh? All three of them?
Hey, is Ganyu also on voice? My god, this is painful. Hey, Ganyu, she should know. They were Ganyu? All three of them? I'm sorry, I'm not interrupting anything. No, you're not Ganyu. You're just fine as hell, you. Man, I feel like I said that so wrong. What is it? Ning Wong is back, yes. Ask Ganyu, you crazy bitch, if you want to know what happened to those three beasts and all that bullshit. Like, she's already talking about stuff from 3,000 years ago. When she have Ganyu, who was from 3,000 years ago. Man, Ganyu's still hot, man. She's over wearing a bodysuit and everything. Man, I got you number one waifu though.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's
No, I just got
well-being.
you.
Well, what other option does he have? It's not like he can drag them away from their deaths and force them to have fun against their will.
I think we did that for Kaching One Lantern right though. Actually, both of these guys are workaholics. Unix take a couple. Wait, what? Are we talking about reverse
I
1999?
actually have something I need to do as well. So I should get to the
So it takes that long to just build the characters?
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Hey, we got stuck with the two ladies that are actually
Hu
at
Tao should
voice.
have joined us here by now.
No, no Hu Tao.
Why don't we head to the funeral parlor?
I only want characters with voices. I don't understand why people like I don't get people who are like, yo man, so many scenes are not voiced in this game. I'm gonna switch to Japanese. And I'm like, why though? It doesn't make any sense. Because now you understand nothing. Like no scenes voiced now, essentially. So you went from only a few scenes being voiced to like none. Because you don't speak Japanese or Chinese or Korean. Like I understand if you speak it. But if you don't speak it, then what's the point of switching? I don't know what's going on here. Is there some kind of minigame? Here it is. Let's go, minigames. We could play something. Like this, they've been spamming this because this has been in Honkai Star Rail, and recently, right now, it's in ZZZ. Oh, I have to unlock Chi-Chi. Who's this? Yunjin or Yunlin? Yulan? Man, I have to learn all these goddamn Chinese names. Becoming difficult. But I gotta pick the number one waifu, Ganyu. Oh, they have different skills. Who cares? Guess it's PvP time. Mike, oh man, like I've been having. What is going on? Like, why was this down? Like, what is going on? Could you have heard me the entire time, Evelyn? If you're still here, like I don't understand what happened. Cause even here, like, there's no audio coming through. Like nothing is coming through. Like I have my desktop turned up. Turned up the what? What a fantastic start to my stream. Everything is a mess. As it should be.
Exploration and
Let's
trials.
see if this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Okay, what's going on, Action? Let's have a little echo thing going on right now. Oh man. Can you hear the in-game audio? Oh. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. But hopefully you're doing well too, sir. Hopefully you've been cutting back and all that biryani. Saving some for the rest of India. Okay, so none of this audio thing is working. I'm not even sure if it is. Is it working? Because only bar movement is this. For 2 weeks, but just bought right now and eaten. Wow, what a coincidence. How did I know? But yeah, the game audio is dead. Is it dead though? Whatever. Whatever, so play some lo-fi. Nothing works though. Like all my tabs are just not, they're registering. I really can't tell if anything is working anymore. Usually the bars are supposed to move. But they aren't. For 2 weeks, but right now I can hear game audio, bro. Oh my god, you telling me what's going on with my game then? Why am I having such difficulties? That's just giving me a headache. I'm not even gonna pretend. Of course, that's not just the reason I'm getting a headache. I was talking earlier about basically eating too much sugar. And I have a problem where I don't have zero restraint. And once I get a little sugar in me, I don't stop until it's all gone.
Try and stop
And
me.
I justify by saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna eat all the sugar because
Yeah.
now it's all gone and I won't be tempted anymore." And that's how I justify stuff in my face. In co-op. What's going on, man? What's going on? Nothing much. Nothing much. Boring Christmas. Boring New Year's. What's this about? Am I supposed to take a picture? Am I supposed to wait? Like, I'm so tempted to burst these balloons. Zoom in. Boring is good. Well, it's safe. That's for one. It's definitely safe.
And with that,
What? We're back with Trump, man. Never thought that I'd see that day again. After January 6th, I was like, you know what? It's done. We're done with Trump. He's not coming back here.
Are these lanterns?
Trump is not going to return.
They're toys that shoot
All the
fireworks.
supporters just attacked the Capitol.
Festival. You should try them, Paimon.
And then his supporters like, all the supporters like, no, those weren't his supporters. Those were Antifa and Black Lives Matter supporters attacking the Capitol, pretending to be Trump supporters. And then Trump's like, yeah, true. And now he came back in and he's like, all right, I'm gonna pardon all these people. But I thought there were Black Lives Matters in Antifa supporters. Why are you pardoning them?
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time,
I don't know what's
I'd rather
going on
keep
with America.
things low key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Paimon is too loud. Oh god. Is the whole voice acting thing too loud?
But let's stick with something small.
Oh man, I can't tell what knob I should push and what I should pull.
It sounds perfect. You think of
So what you be going on, man? You pull a sit lolly? See him, I joined you, man.
Yes. His lordship had one made
I
2
also
years ago,
pull
in
for
fact.
sit lolly
He sourced an excellent
because she was the best support character from Overika.
It's currently being
I even went a bit too far. Some might say. I got C2 sit lolly because I was like, You didn't go? No, I went. I definitely went for Movika Constellations.
Master expressed the same concern.
I was surprised. Of course, I went for Movika Constellations. I went for both Silali and Movika. There was no way I was not gonna get Movika Constellations. Are you crazy? I don't pull a lot of characters. I only pull the characters I like it, and Movika is such a character. You're happy for me, man? Yo, thank you, man. Means a lot. I told my mom what I did and she was not impressed.
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is
She was not impressed.
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do.
But,
as long
like,
as they're smart and all dressed the same.
I posted my YouTube video of me doing my polls.
Open sedan chair, please.
I guess Lakshin don't check out my YouTube videos when I post them. No wonder my things don't go out. If your subscribers aren't watching your videos, no one is watching your videos. Frederick was also a large enjoy. He kept the cultured content coming. Oh man, I have to
that will do nicely.
Deny myself such a entertainment. I have to present myself as a PG streamer.
Tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do one
I can't be
with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room.
I could foster a DJing community, but I myself must abstain.
I knew
I must present ear offer.
But it's a minor detail.
Family friendliness. But yeah, this no voice acting thing is killing me, man. Especially with so many characters not being voiced. Like, I think this is the worst one, where so many, like, characters that are prominent in the story are not voiced. Like, Kanish is not proper. Like, back in, like, the Natland story, Kanish wasn't as prevalent. Haja wasn't as prevalent. Ian-san isn't as prevalent. For the most part, every character that's, like, prevalent in the story was voiced. But now with this Lantern Rite, like, Hu Tao's not voiced, Kacheng who's not voiced, Ganyu's not voiced, and these characters are very prominent. So it's kind of smooch. So I don't really read the dialogue. Only listen to what the people who are voiced have to say. Things happen. I bought one Wilkin. Only in HSR, I think, expired today. Not getting any more. So I'm saying copium. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah, you're a whale now. You're a whale. It's over. Why? What tempted you to whale to whale on Honkai Star? What could have done that? I'm over here not pulling in Honkai Star while you over here becoming a whale. I also spent $5 in Honkai Star but I stopped after that. I used the pulse to get Silver Wolf.
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
Which is funny because I bought the Wilkins and then the next day I got Silver Wolf.
It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
But anyway,
I agree. She was
now Silver Wolf power crept.
Yes.
So essentially that $5 I spent got me nothing.
Chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I
Phew, did you get her?
Conversation that the situation is still unfolding.
Phew, good.
This was just an initial
So which one you like the most right now? Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, or
That's right. Master asked me to
Rocket League, or Skyline? Like what game is your number one right now?
Please do keep
Man, I tried to play God of War Ragnarok. I could not get through it though.
Of course. You have my word.
I'd much rather watch it, cutscenes on Twitch, on YouTube, rather than actually play the game. Oh, Marvel Rivals, yeah. All these Chinese games. I'm surprised they allow that over in India.
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
Especially recently, America almost went through with the TikTok ban. We almost became like India.
Any idea when she'll be back? She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
Girl, you didn't even know her?
Speak with her directly.
Like Shining Speaker?
Well, this sucks. I thought Hu Tao would be done with
Thanks to Wilkie, I got Lingsha and Fuga. Who's your main DPS? Oh, Rappa. You have Rappa.
Well, there's not much point in hanging around here.
Oh, you didn't work, huh? Like, I know Firefly is able to implant fire weaknesses. I guess do any of them have like you have Rappa and Fei Xiao? Good lord, dude. You've been going hard while I've been gone. I'm over here. All I got was the Herta. And you over here have a whole entire roster of new characters.
Sorry, I spaced out.
And all I have to show is the Herta.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know
Her
where
name
we
is
are
the
when she
Fury.
gets back?
I thought Paimon was on the Fury in this game. I got Fei Xiao for you. Oh yeah. And then you got Adventure.
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece...
Shen Yu Vale.
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day when I
Man,
was
these
out
characters are
shopping,
yapping.
I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure.
This message only.
Today, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom,
Alright,
I
no,
saw
it's not
something
that.
underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch.
I try to get Jingyu in support Sunday. Yeah. As I said before, I haven't pulled in a long time.
Oh my goodness.
I've been saving my only character I pulled as of recently, they heard of.
Behind his lordship's condition.
Because I wanted to basically, I got destroyed the last time I pulled. I'm pretty sure the Herta won't last long, but I got spanked up when I got Sparkle. And Sparkle is just garbage. So I figured next time I will pull for a DPS character, I'm gonna wait. Our support character, I'm gonna wait to see the DPS I pull. And then I'm gonna pull the support character for that DPS. So until I get the new DPS that I really want to invest in, I'm gonna wait before I get a new support. Because I basically pulled Sparkle in 2.0, and then Hoya proceeds to release 0 characters that work with her.
Client confidentiality.
So the best scenario I'm supposed to do now is I'm not supposed to pull any support character until I get the DPS I want, and then once I get the DPS I really want, then I pull that support character. I won't make the same mistake twice. Same thing for ZZZ. I also have a lot of pulls in ZZZ. Because power creeping over in that game is real as a mother bitch. So I'm just like, I'm just going to wait until 2.1 for ZZZ. Because I do believe ZZZ is struggling as a game. So they're going to definitely shake it up to try to retain some players. But yeah. As I was saying before, as you can see, I have 2 constellations ready for Movika. And I have 2 ready for Silali. And I have a Movika weapon. The pulls were fairly okay. They weren't insane, but for Genshin Impact and somebody with average luck. And they were better than me losing 50-50. Cause while I did get Yelan early, and this Yelan early, both of them were off the back, off a 50-50 loss. So this was essentially 88. This was essentially 100 and what was this? 110. This was 88. So while these were early, they were, if you add them with their 50-50 loss, they were a lot more pulls. Whereas this one, I managed to get early. I managed to win the 50-50. I did lose to Tainari, but it was early. Then I had to go all the way to 77, and then I proceeded to win all the other 50-50s, although they were quite late in the pity cycle. And then this also was late compared to the other 5-star weapons, but I didn't lose. I wouldn't have mind. Like, I would have much rather lost 50-50, frankly, and get the early. Like, if I had to choose, I would have rather gotten the early Sit Lolly's weapon and then won the weapon. But whatever. Because Sit Lolly's weapon is kind of decent, given my build. Now I have all standard characters. I got Tainari with me instead. You didn't get Movika? You weren't grinding? Because Federal said he got Sit Lolly but not Movika. And you're saying you got Tainari but not Movika. Man, you guys need to play this game more, man. Because I know the game gave a lot of pulls. The game gave a lot of pulls. Oh, you guys still Lolly, of course. Alright. So, both wait a minute. I remember I was asking Federal, because Federal says he has Movika, but he doesn't have Sit Lolly. And I'm like, didn't you like Sit Lolly? I'm like, wait a minute. So why didn't you get Sit Lolly first? Why did you go for Movika? Because he's telling me his Movika is sitting for like 740k. So I'm just like, why did you go for Movika first? Definitely don't need to play this game much. Oh wow. Seriously, this is the best game ever created by a man. Like, so many gacha games are being shielded right now. Like Wuwa, a lot of people are like, oh, a lot of people are like, Wuwa is amazing. But Wuwa has nothing going on for it. Like, once you're done with the story in Wuwa, there's nothing else to do. Like, the game is just dry right now. Like, there's some boring battle events. But other than that, there's nothing to do. Riot was actually fun. Oh, I tried to use Black Panther. It wasn't working. So I just gave up. I was like, alright. I know this motherfucker is supposed to work. This ain't fun. Also, I have no idea how this game works also. But I have to do it. I have to play it 8 times and get my ass beat. BP's hard to master. Yeah. I know. Cause like there's no way skill issues. Right? There's no way skill issues. So I had to represent. Who did I first use? Yeah, it was Black Panther, I think, I first used. That was fucking up. Because I was very curious how a melee character work in a game. I have no idea this game works. I think it's supposed to get 4 stacks or something. And then rocks fall on you. Why do I keep getting rocks falling on me? Oh no! That was not supposed to happen. And why do I keep getting rocks falling on me? The rocks just fall. And they fall in one place. That don't seem fair to me. Can I switch? I'm just getting my ass beat here. What is going on, man? Have you played this game? I have no idea what's going on. I'm just getting my cheeks clapped up. So how's the end game going for you in Honkai Star? Have you beaten it? Oh yeah, what's her name again? It's not Mistress of Hate. Is a name for her? Havoc? It's not Havoc. Hatred. I think she became a horseman for what's his name? What's his name again? Fuck. Apocalypse. She became a horseman for Apocalypse and she became something, huh? But is it Mistress of Hate? Maybe it is Mistress of Hate. Oh, is Namor? Malice, that's her name, Malice. I'm pretty sure it's Apocalypse. Usually it's, huh? Malice. Marvel. Usually it's Apocalypse that turn people like this. Oh. I guess she just made it to herself. But yeah. These characters are cheeked up, man. Cheeks way out. What a game is like that? Oh, I was talking to I mentioned earlier. Where is the preview? That is like today was the first day I actually looked at these things. Still was commenting how right here this doesn't make any sense. This big ass gap doesn't make a goddamn sense. Like this is one ass cheek, this is another ass cheek, and everything is just there's this massive Grand Canyon in between them. Like who thought this was acceptable? Like I know it's thick, but it ain't that thick. Like what is going on here? What's this massive gap going on? Somebody need to explain. Her brother will come next week. Oh wow, so they dropped off Sue Storm. But yeah, man. Oh, so that's why I'm in co-op. Is because when I do that, when I play this game, I go into co-op forcibly. Like the character I'm waiting for. Where is she? So somebody. Where is she? Like this character right here. Oh my god, mommy. Yes. The Goblin Queen, man. This chick had me acting up. And she shows up. I think Jean Grey is in Marvel Rivals, right? They don't have her yet? Is it X-Men's? Yeah, they have Wolverine, so... It's just a matter of time before they get Jean Grey. And there's no way Jean Grey is not getting this skin. Jean Grey is 100% getting this skin. Be a shame not to give her this skin. Good lord. Ugh. But yeah. That's Mama right there. Like this. This is it. I don't know if they'll be able to capture her magnificence in more of a rival, but so far they seem like they're cooking. She isn't dear yet. How does this game work? So I go like this. I get a combo. I put this there. I put that there. You get a combo. But the combo is never good. Can I flip? What does Ganyu do? The predetermined colors. Accelerate. Fall instantly. Rotate. Oh, I could rotate. That's what I've been struggling with. That explains a lot. What is going on? What is my powers? I just freeze my board for like a second. It doesn't do anything. And why is my blue things aren't activating? She changes. Ripple combo. Hey. Maybe I should read what Ganyu does. Maybe I should do a little reading. But reading's for bitches. That's what my mother said. You know what people say, your mom is never wrong? How is health? I've had my ups and downs. I'm still working through it. It's not too bad. It's not too good. It's a little bit of everything, but also a little bit of nothing. And that rule. All right. So let me get more specific. What has been going on with my health? Like I still have a little chest pain thing going on right now. Nothing crazy. Damn. Wasn't expecting that. Is that what Ganyu does? She just drop a whole bunch of shit on top of me. Pain due to gastro or something else? Pain is due to like this gastro. Because a lot of the gas builds up in my chest. Man, trying to do all this stuff in one sitting is taxing. Playing all these gacha games like right now, it feels like a job. I'm not even gonna pretend. Like sometimes I would lie and pretend, but I was like, you know what? Not today. I'm going to try this new thing called honesty. Will it work out? Probably not. But I'm a sucker for honesty. Ooh, this is nowhere good for this one. Oh man. Oh, I thought that was something. Smoja. Mm-hmm. This ain't looking so good. Stop dropping shit on top of me. Could you just lock in my board? Yeah, what? Yeah, I reduced play immediately since January 1st when I completed all quests. But Genshin Impact? What is this? Why am I doing this again? Did I not finish this? Genshin? Oh no, you became one of those Withering Waste players. Says the solo action. Tell me you have not betrayed the cause. Tell me you didn't become one of those filthy Wuwa players. Not you. Never you, right? You wouldn't hurt me like that. Oh, that sucks. I'm not even using my ability because I don't know what they do. Oh, it does do something. It changes to the one I'm hovering over. That's cool. That was an accident. I don't even know how this works. I keep pressing square when I meant to press X. Alright, I don't play Wuwa with her MP. Okay. That makes sense now. So where's this Genshin talk coming from, huh? I only see that kind of vulgar language when I'm interacting with Within Waste players. No true Genshin enjoyer would talk like that. Fire. Why didn't that change to match something I could actually use? Ain't gonna lie, this music kinda getting annoying. Uta putting up a good fight though. I will give her that. Trying to embarrass me on my return stream after going through all this crap of trying to get a charger. I got a charger yesterday. And now you're trying to... Now this game is trying to fuck me over by embarrassing me. Well, I won't stand for it. Will me a loss? I do not like this game mode. I do not like this game mode at all. Who to just get burning down my shit? That wasn't a fun experience for me. No, I see why people quit Genshin Impact. After going through that experience, I don't think I want to play Genshin no more. Marvel Rivals, man, I downloaded it on my PlayStation 5. But besides Black Panther, I'm really giving it much thought. But maybe I should. Maybe I should give it some thought. Wait a minute, what is this? But yeah, what's his name? ZZZ just came out with 2 brand new characters. And the hype is kind of all around those 2 characters right now. Trigger and Trigger. Like Studio Trigger. And what you call it? For your skill, I recommend, I think I recommend the Shark. Thought the Shark was all the rage nowadays. I had to Google what the Shark was from. Still don't remember where it's from though, but I know at one point I Googled. I figured, why is everybody talking about this shark? When did Marvel get the baby shark? Baby shark or something like that. Like, what animes have I been watching? Like, I know I've been watching like a fuck ton of animes. A bunch of isekais. I guess none of them are really good. Like, the weirdest one I've seen is the one where this guy became a behemoth. And then for some reason, this elf chick wants to bang him. And I'm like, well, okay. I've already seen that type of anime. There was a dog, a puppy dog. It was a not elf chick. It was a somewhat normal girl. But the concept is still the same. Chick wants to have a fun time with it. Non-human. Well, in her case, non-elf. So interesting plot right here. Okay, so that's my challenge for today, trying to climb this wall. And as you can see, I'm failing miserably at it. Not the best wall climber in Genshin Impact. Still learning, still a novice, some might even say. But we're just spying on people now. Is this what Genshin Impact is about? We're peeping toms. I've been finally watching anime too. Don't worry, I know you are a knob. Talking about animes, or we're talking about Marvel Rivals? Which is your go-to character? Like, knowing you, you're probably a D-Gen, so you spamming Invisible Girl right now. And before Invisible Girl, you're spamming what? Black Widow. Before Black Widow, you probably gave Magneto a try. But you're like, nah. Not enough booty. Not enough booty. Have to try something else. Good choices and guesses. What? What? No way. I was making a presumption you were full D-Gen. But you wouldn't sink that low. Now would you? There's still a shredder of normalcy within you, right? You haven't gone complete gooner. I know, like, everywhere I go, all I see on Reddit is people spamming. But right now, Squirrel Girl, Dagger, and Thor. Okay. Dagger. Is it Cloak and Dagger, right? Wow. You didn't even mention Cloak? Is it because he's black? Is that's why? Squirrel Girl and Thor, man. I know in the comics they like to make Squirrel Girl. That's why I knew it, man. I figured you out a long time ago. Clockity warned me about you. She told me when it was just the two of you guys, she was like, I have there's a racist in my chat. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And she was like, it's not her. I was like, okay. It's not her, so who else could it be? Took me a while to figure it out, but I think I figured it out now. Took me a while though. Won't lie to you. Lived in it now for quite some time. But eventually I had to get out the denial because of all the crocodiles. That doesn't even make any sense, but I found it funny, and that's what's important, making yourself laugh, right? If you can't make yourself laugh, how can you make others laugh? That's what I tell myself. Wong shoot in. That's why. I figure. So how's Clockity been doing? Is school going well? Alright, let's see what's going on here. The hell? He just left the place open? But people don't steal in China. And where is Shenhe? Doesn't Shenhe work here? Yingar? What's he doing over there? Hopefully he's not doing. Okay. I thought he was about to pull some NTR crap on Timaeus. Not sure he wanted to come. Or maybe you took it off him. So you call it cooked over? It's crazy though that they decided to hook up Timaeus with her. Alright, you're probably hearing a bunch of crappy audio right now. I'm so sorry. While we're trying to fix my mic. Let me just turn it off. Okay. And she doesn't even know who you are. AWOL for her exam. My god, Mike. Stop embarrassing me in front of clock election. Man, it's freezing right now in New York. It's frigid. We just had a snowstorm a couple days ago. Oh my god, you're not voice as well? Neither are you? Come on, guys. Oh no. Is no one in Leeway voiced? So everybody's getting sick nowadays, huh? Wait a minute, are these ghosts? Are people being haunted by ghosts? Is that the plot for this lantern right there? He's about to die. She's almost done with the main character. You mean you skipped it? You're not gonna play it, or you just spam click through it? Hey, Tobias is not voiced. Oh, wait a minute. I think Tobias is voiced by Zhongli's voice actor. But I'm not sure. The finger twitching. Why does everything gotta be so like weird or sexual when she speaks? Spam click yesterday night. Oh wow. This is a point to Genshin though. Like, if you're not paying attention to the story, you don't really have much left to do with Genshin. Like, Genshin is either the hard content, which you're not doing, or the story. I was talking earlier with Federal and Evelyn about why I pull characters. And the reason I pull characters is because of the not the end game stuff, but the events that come around that are very difficult. Like, I know you saw me spamming on Discord, but all those YouTube videos is my enjoyment from Genshin. And of course, I also am invested in the characters and the story. Like, I know Yinger. Like, she's always making innuendos. Yeah, I was spamming, man. I was like, it's gonna wake action up. Nice, huh? Probably put my Discord on mute. Jaeger sounds wrong. Oh, wait a minute, that's her. Isn't that her name? Or is it the phrases that she says that sounds wrong? Man, Shang Tsung is not voiced. Why? This is the only reason I look forward to the Lantern Rite every year, is to hear Shang Tsung's beautiful voice. Huh? I don't know if you saw the guy. There's a guy on Reddit basically making art off of Genshin characters where they split the roles. Where in this case, Baiju would be the snake, and Shang Tsung would be the person, and it's hot because all his characters are sexual, like a mother bitch. Man, I swear they built a train on my apartment because he's always shaking. The reason it's so hard for me to tell if it's actually a train or something else is because my illness causes some level of shaking in my body because I'm so filled with like the gas pressure. Have fun enjoying Baiju. MMA have fun with my squad banana on Fortnite. Alright, man, take care. And this is how my streaming career goes. Me by myself. Life, right?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate. Yes, significantly faster than the average person, but so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn. That sounds horrible!
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu? And then the patient from Mondstadt who I just saw tells me he stopped off in Chingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance. Merely doing my duty. Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
Hey, come on now. Hey! Paimon's always been smart. Even though Baiju ruled out true,